Good evening, Demon Army. Look at me. I am all fuzzy and hot and just in an absolute state. As soon as I got out of the shower, I air dried outside for a little while because let me tell you, it is hotter than Glenn Serio's underpants when he has to walk to the local shopping center. That hot. It is fucking hot, man. I didn't expect it. Johnny O from the plot hole in the house. I got your t-shirt yesterday. I was going to wear it today on today's stream, but I was like, it's too hot. It is literally too hot. So I'm going to wear it tomorrow for my videos tomorrow. It's such a cool t-shirt, by the way. I absolutely love it. Anyway, lads, let me tell you one thing. It is so hot here. Like, I was in Spain not so long ago, and it was pretty damn hot there. And then this week has just been insane. Like, for Ireland anyway, it's been hot. Of course, it's cold over in Sydney. It's despite what the flat earthers say, it is in fact it is wintertime in Straya, and Sue's over there in Straya as well. I got a bit of a fight going on with ANZ, the bank in Australia. I sent $1,000 from my savings to my Irish account, and it got lost somewhere in the ether. And nobody seems to know where it's at. Coming in hot from Las Vegas. My goal by the end of this summer is to get to Vegas. That is my absolute goal, just to go and have a good time and film some stuff for my new channel and things like that. Peggy, that's a good question. 100 degrees America. I don't know what 100 hamburger degrees is in proper degrees. Hold on. 100 degrees F in C. 37 degrees Celsius. That is hot. Okay, that is hot. Well, when I lived in Western Australia, I worked out in a place called Marble Bar. And the day I was out there, the first day I was out there, it was 45 degrees Celsius, which is 113 degrees pew-pews, 113 degrees burger degrees, or whatever the American version of Celsius is. It was hot as balls is what it was. That's the official line that we're going with here on the Irish news. Balls. That's how hot it is. But yeah, no, it's really, really humid as well. And I got up this morning and I was melting. I was so fucking hot. And so rinsed myself off, cooled down, went out in my shorts. I know bikers out there, you're going to fucking hate me for this. Dressed for the slide and not for the ride and all that. Jumped on the bike in my shorts and my t-shirt. Yeah, it looks like it was too hot for the internet as well. But anyway, the road to get some ice pops, or ice lols, as we call them here in Ireland. And got there, shop was closed. I was like, shop is a store, by the way. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on here? I was like, what's going on? Why is the shop closed? Like it's the middle of the day. No, it wasn't. I ride a Harley Electric Glide. So it's got a dashboard the size of a Mercedes-Benz on the front of it, and the tiniest little clock you've ever fucking seen right there. And yeah, it said it was 6:35 a.m. I went to bed at 3. I didn't get to sleep till 4. So, you can imagine. So yeah, I was like, shit. So I was far away enough from home that if I rode back home, the shop would be open by the time I got home. But I was going to have to wait there for a half an hour. You know what I mean? It was a pain in the ass. But anyway, I got my ice pops. I actually have one here. I have an emergency ice pop. So anyway, came back, searched the house for this fan that I have over by the window right now. You might be able to hear it in the background here. I'm telling you, just before the live stream, I don't know what happened. It got so fucking hot. All of a sudden, just got super humid. A lot of cloud came in and it got really, really humid. So I ripped the house apart looking for a fan. And I found it, finally. Like new, I might add, because it doesn't get a lot of use in Ireland, to be fair. Colder than a mother. Oh, nice. Colder than a mother-in-law's kiss in Perth. Oof. What part of Perth are you in? I used to live in East Victoria Park, and I used to live down in Adelaide Terrace. I was in Adelaide Terrace for about a year and a half, 2 years actually. And I was in East Vic Park for 2 years, and I lived in North Perth for a year, and I lived in out near Midland for about 2 months. Midland, what a spot. Although, actually, you know what? It's not as bad as what people used to say it was. It's pretty fucking bad at times, but not the worst. Not the worst. All right, let me read a few of these things here I got in the side chat. Archangel has been a member for 1 month, says 1 month. Yeah, right, lol. You've been around a lot fucking longer than that. And Hank's Corner gifted an Irish Demon membership. Thank you so very much indeed. Hold on to your shamrocks. That's not a euphemism. What's that? That's not a euphemism for testicles. Hold on to your shamrocks for a minute, because there's some more new members after joining us as well. Zenus has been a member for 4 months, says, oh, hey, 4 months. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I fucking love that video. I love that video so much. It's one of my favorite classic internet videos. You grew up in the hills of Perth. Colin did. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to go walking up the hills quite a bit. It's beautiful up there, absolutely gorgeous, especially around this time of year, or like spring in particular, when it's getting a little bit warmer, but not too warm, like stinking hot, as they say in Australia. And then we have Amazon Girl gifted 5 Irish Demon memberships, and Shay 2. I finally got your fucking email, by the way. I am sorry. I know it seems like I'm always sick, but the last few days I've been down with some kind of a virus, and I thought it was the coof, and I did the coof tests. Wasn't the coof, and my God, was I in bits. I was like proper sick. Couldn't get out of bed. I wasn't too bad yesterday. I was able to go for a nice ride on the bike yesterday. Got out this morning, felt good, and then got home. We were supposed to go shopping today, get a few bits and pieces, after being kind of stuck in for a few days. Couldn't do it. I was absolutely fucked. Kitchen court case is in the house. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I was not pissed. I haven't had a good drink in a while, actually. Since that gross, ridiculously sweet beer that I had the other day that I kind of actually liked afterwards. I do need to go for a beer run tomorrow, though. I'm out of beer. I'm out of whiskey. So I gotta see. My neighbor is my friend. And when the weather's nice like this and I'm sitting outside drinking whiskey with ice and maybe a dash of Coca-Cola, he rocks up, or we'll have some seltzers or whatever. And that's it then. All my booze is gone. All right. Let me grab a few more of these. There was another one here. Shade 2, thank you so much indeed. Gifted 10 memberships. That's 16 new members just now. So for all those 16 new members, in the side chat now with your absolute finest shamrocks, please. And thank you so very much indeed. Shay, those memes were absolutely outrageously funny. Always feel free to send me memes. I live on them. I love memes. They're my favorite thing. When I can't sleep or I wake up super early and literally it's too early to do anything I like, can't ride my Harley at 4 o'clock in the morning because my next door neighbor and very close friend has 2 little babies, and it's probably not a good idea to go riding a Harley at 4 o'clock in the morning when you got 2 hours sleep or whatever. I can't do my leather work as much because I use a hammer and I'll wake everybody up. Can't do woodwork, can't do shit other than sit here and watch videos and whatever. But I don't know where I was going with that now. Oh yeah, memes. Yeah. The memes. I love memes. I actually saw a really funny one today. It was like, that one of the kid like walking in the door kind of dancing, and it says me walking into work knowing that I'm about as useful as the G in lasagna. I thought I was going to pass out from laughing. It was so funny. So anyway, Matty Graham has been a member for 2 months. It says 2 months, 2 months, my arse, but we are army members. Thank you so much indeed. But yeah, I was feeling pretty sick for the past couple of days, which pissed me off because I had a lot of really fun things that I wanted to do and I just couldn't. I was just wiped out. It was like the time I had the coof And I was laid out for 2 or 3 days where, as much as I just wanted to get up and go, because I hate doing nothing, like I'm full on ADHD job. Like when I wake up, that's it. I'm up until the next morning. Like, I mean, fuck, like I have to be dragged into bed, ladies. The plot hole. Oh, do I remember it? It was one of the greatest nights ever. It says, remember the dad joke challenge? It's time for a rematch. You're fucking on, Johnny boy. You are on. And I've had a lot of experience since that time. A lot of experience. I'll tell you what, I am sitting at about 45,500 subscribers. I'm thinking of doing a 50,000 subscriber mega stream. We could have a dad joke competition where we have rounds during that mega stream. I'm talking an all day long fucking pints of coffee mega stream. Start with the pints of coffee, move on to the pints of beer. Or we could have like, what are they called? Espresso martinis. Get 2 birds stoned at once, as they say. So anyway, let me grab some of these super chats first before we get into the meat and gravy here. A 50,000 hour stream, that actually would be fantastic. Funnily enough, I was looking at my view time, just out of interest, purely from my own big fucking head. I was looking at my view time the other day on my analytics for YouTube, and it shows you how many hours people have watched your content overall. And it can either give you a big head or it can really humble you. And it did for me. I was like, holy shit. I can't remember exactly how many hours it was, but I totted it up to see how many years of continuous viewing that would add up to. And it was 160 years of continuous viewing. I wouldn't even be able to listen to me for 160 minutes, let alone 160 years. That's pretty cool. I really, it's amazing. You know, like this started off pretty slow, and it started to build up. And then I had a few setbacks, and I had personal shit and moving country again, all that kind of shit. And yeah, it's just been, it's been an incredible couple of years. This past 6 months for me has been fantastic, both personally and with YouTube as well. And yeah, I haven't probably been able to get as much work done on YouTube as I would like, because I've had a lot of other stuff going on, and I had, you know, been having a great time doing it too. But thankfully, I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things now. I've gotten everything else kind of under control. But anyway, let me grab a few of these super chats before I forget. We have actually, there's some other regular comments here as well. Art Akudo, it's fantastic to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. It says, physically, God, I hope so. About me beating Chille. That's beating, not beating off. But anyway, I gave him that opportunity. I told him I would pay for him to fly out here. We could go into the bar next door and fight. Not that that's not my style. I'm not that kind of like, you know, oh, fucking go out there and fight. Yeah, but I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. But you know, I offered it to him. He didn't show, obviously. Of course he's not going. He's a pussy. Archangel says, only tech issue ID has right now is his fan not working. If you'll excuse the kind of pun, I almost had a meltdown because I plugged it in, hit the start button. It's not really a start button on a fan, is it? Like it's numbers 1, 2, and 3. And nothing happened. And I thought, damn, I thought you were my biggest fan. Turns out it wasn't plugged in. So there, I suppose, yeah, I guess there probably was a tech issue, and I was the tech issue. Nope, wasn't me, says awesome, but let's face it, Chille always loses. Yeah, beating Chille at anything is kind of like cheering about having a poo. Like everybody does it, you know what I'm saying? Like, sorry to break it to you, like, but you know, your new beloved boyfriend or girlfriend, they do it too. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, way, yeah, that's not that hard to do. Although, I mean, some people struggle. Some people. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards. Pope Phil the first. Hey, Vlad, Pope Phil. Your strap is on the way, my friend. I cannot wait to hear your reaction when you get it. As you guys know, I do a lot of leather work and stuff like that. I make a whole host of stuff. Some really weird and wonderful stuff. Some very simple stuff like that. I've had a ton of orders come in from you guys over the past couple of weeks. Got loads of them sent out yesterday, a couple sent out today. And there's two to be sent out on, what day is today? Today's Thursday. Two to be sent out tomorrow. So I'm super excited. Working on a knife sheath for somebody at the moment. So yeah, if anybody does want any of that stuff. Oh yeah, Lainey, yours is on the way as well, by the way. Sorry, I meant to say that to you. Yours is on the way. Teresa's is on the way. Lisa's is on the way. Oh, there's a few others. I can't remember them all. I did send the pulp strap on. Yes, I did. It's really cool. I really like it. That was such a fun one to do. It just says pulp fill the first with a little pulp's miter. And yeah, it was a really fun one to do. Really, really was. So yeah, thank you so much for that order, Phil. I really do appreciate it. If any of you do want to order something custom, wrist straps, that kind of thing, I wonder if I have. Oh yeah, here's another one I'm working on for somebody. A cute little cat bag. It's cute. It's cute as shit. But like, that's not going to be the finished one. That's just a test one or whatever. But yeah, you can email him to irishdemonarmy@gmail.com. There's maybe a week or so of a backlog at the moment because there's quite a few that came in, but I'm definitely going to get on that. So email it to irishdemonarmy@gmail.com. We'll get to it for sure. Can't guarantee I can make everything. Some things are weird and hard to make, but I'll definitely try my best. So anyway, thank you so much for that, Phil. Warsmith Karat says, thank goodness it's cooled down. Totally roasting today. It just started to cool again outside. And yeah, there's a nice cool breeze coming in the window with the aid of the fan. Good to see Anne-Marie Thompson. Welcome. If there's anybody else here watching for the first time, let us know in the side chat. Everybody here is super friendly. Most of them. Johnny O can be a bit mean. And JL Warren there as well can be a little bit mean. I was just thinking about you today. I was talking about you and your taste buds. No. Sandy D says, follow-up tech question. Will Irish Demon remember to load the outro music at the end? No. I forgot it again. I did forget it again. And it's kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward to do it at the start. I don't know. You have to do it at the start. It's kind of hard to do it. Yeah, anyway. No, I probably will play the intro as the outro as always. Courtney Dobbs says, hit the like button. Oh, please do. Please do hit the like button. We all know who that would fucking drive absolutely nuts. Zenus for $2 says, F is for freedom units, C is for commie units with your communistic vehicle. That's pretty much Johnny O and JL Warren can confirm. Every single vehicle that I saw when I was in Texas, and here's the proof I was in Texas. Every single vehicle that I saw when I was in Texas, that is dusty, by the way. This is not the care recommendation that the gentleman in the outdoor shop gave me. But anyway, every single vehicle that I saw that wasn't a huge truck, I called a communistic vehicle. And Johnny O and JL both drive communistic vehicles. Isn't that right, comrades? Anyway, thank you so much, my friend. Merlin FL23 for $10 says, hey, buddy, here's a petty chat on me. Also, can I get a belated birthday shout? My birthday was last Friday, and I'm currently on vacation in, as Donald Trump would call it, Puerto Rico. Have a drink on me. My friend. And a very happy birthday to Merlin, somebody who's been a huge supporter of this channel for quite a long time. And I really hope you enjoy your vacation in Puerto Rico. Sláinte. Agus Lábreithe Honadit, which is happy birthday in Irish. Paul Rumor Fraser for £5 says, hey, cuz, it was hot here, tay. I love that. It was hot here, tay. What our American friends need to understand, here it's humid. Exactly. Hi, Demon Army. Let's point and laugh at silly Chille. Fucking A. Thank you so much, Makara. Really appreciate that. Yeah, that's the thing. See, it's all about relativity. Like, when I got to Australia, it was winter. I was walking around in shorts and a t-shirt, melting my ass off. And all the locals were like, oh, look at that fucking drunk guy. Because they were all in puffy jackets and stuff. But then over here in our winter, in our summer, Australians would be walking around in a puffy jacket because it's fucking, this is normal weather in Australia on a cold day, on a not hot day, I should say, because there's no really cold days in Perth. I remember it was on the news one time because there was like a sprinkling of ice on somebody's car window, like morning ice, and they were scraping like this tiny bit of ice off. I was like, there's been days where I had to get into my car with the help of a sledgehammer You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing compared to any of the Canadians out there or people living in the north of the US or even in Texas. When I was there, it got fucking snowed in. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you so much, Paul Rumor Fraser. Really appreciate it. Angela Gardner sent a £2 super sticker. Thank you so very much indeed. I really appreciate that. And Hank's Corner for $2 says a petty dono to piss off the petty little person. Say that 10 times fast. And with that, I think it's about right to put on the petty glasses. Even though he's ditched the petty glasses for the thin blue line ones, I still got them because I think they're fucking cool. You know, it's cold when your nose hairs freeze. Can't say that's ever happened to me now. I must be honest. That I can't say I've ever had my nose hairs freeze. I've had other things freeze, not my fucking nose hairs. Amrit Dorn for $5 says, hi, Demon. Been a bit since I stopped by. It can get pretty hot here in Iowa during the summer. I heard it gets really, you guys, is it true that in Iowa, I think it was Iowa that somebody said before, that you get really, really bad mosquitoes when it gets hot and humid? I'm sure that's the same everywhere, but I remember somebody saying that about there and Louisiana. That's all I know. I'd love to go to Louisiana, but Vegas is top of my list this year, without a fucking doubt. Sandy D for $5 says, here's a laugh for you. Apparently, Cyraxx is getting evicted. That wouldn't be hard. It'd be like, okay, here's reconstruction or pre-construction, maybe, of Cyraxx being evicted. It'll be knock, knock, knock. Door would open. Cyraxx standing there. He's like, yeah, what do you want? Yeah, you're getting evicted. Oh, well, fucking make me. Okay. See ya, evicted. That's basically, that's what I think it would look like if Cyraxx got evicted. And then they have to send in the guys with the rubber suits to hose the place down and all that kind of shit. Big Fat Bestie, the Dice of Destiny. What a name. For £5 says, great job, Demon. This Schrodinger's cat is in memory of the legend Schrodinger's cat. I don't have any alcohol to toast with, but I'll throw out a fucking sláinte for Schrodinger's cat. Sláinte. Still, I have that little video up in the corner of my screen over here. I can't play it now because of the way this thing runs, but one of the funniest moments ever, I was on a live stream with him and I can't remember who the other person was. And we were just signing off. It was one of my biggest live streams ever. I think it was the one where, oh, fuck. My seat just had a mind of its own there. I think it was the one where Glenn Serio got arrested live. And he was like, bye, everybody. And I was like, who the fuck was that? And then he just goes, me, bitch. And then he disappeared off the screen. I fucking love that video. It always makes me smile. Even just thinking about it makes me smile. It was, he was such a great night and such a cool dude. It was awesome. It really, really was. And then we have a super sticker from F5 Chazarain. I think Chase Rain for $1.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, Need. I hope I said your name right there. Miss Brightside for $5 says, so glad to catch you live. I'm so glad to catch you live, catching you live. Thank you so much indeed. I Hate Smartphones has become a new member. That's a strange flex. You know what? I'm kind of with you on that because you know how it is. You know, when you're sitting in the car with your friend or your girlfriend or whoever and you're talking shit about somebody. We do this every day. Every fucking day. We're in the car. Well, not every day because recently I have two cars out there. I have an Alfa Romeo and a BMW. Neither of them work. And I only just got the bike working the other day. You know, this kind of shit now I've been dealing with for the last few weeks. Anyway, it's just literally been the bane of my existence for the last couple of weeks. But you know, I'm over it. You know, it doesn't bother me. It's not like I care or anything about not being able to fucking drive anywhere when the weather is so amazing. Not only that, actually, just real quick, I know some of you know this already. Out the front there. Now, this isn't like a welcome to my cribs kind of flex because there's nothing too expensive out there. The Harley's pretty expensive. The BMW's pretty expensive. Long time saving up for the two of them. Worked my balls off for them. Whatever. Alfa Romeo cost me 500 quid. Beautiful car. Fast as shit out of a goose. Like, it is a fast car. And I've had some fast cars before. That's right up there with them. And it's a diesel. The thing's an absolute machine, but a really bad machine. Like, they're beautiful. It's so typically Italian, by the way. It's like, oh, who needs reliability? It looks beautiful. Yeah, but I'd like to be able to actually fucking drive it. Anyway, that's broken. BMW's broken. The Harley was broken all at the same time. I have a little mini chopper out there, 110cc fucking thing. So much fun when it works. It doesn't. And I have a mini moto. It's one of those tiny motorbikes. They're a little bit bigger than this that I was riding around on. And it took me a day to fix it and approximately 15 minutes to break it. All on the one day. Not a single vehicle worked out there. There was one other mode of transport that I could have had an option of using, which was a bicycle in the shed. And the fucking tire was flat. So I was hoofing it for a day. That means walking for a day. So I stayed at home. I didn't walk. Fuck that. Anyway, I don't know how I got onto that. I do not know. Oh, because of the smartphones. Anyway, so we're sitting in the car talking shit about people, as we all do. What's the first thing we both do? Pull out our phones and go, oh, I was just making sure that I wasn't accidentally calling them. These phones listen. I'm telling you, test this out at home, right? Think of a city, a destination city that you've never Googled before. Let's say Dubrovnik or Paris or London. And keep saying it. Just saying it, not typing it. That's the important part. Don't type it, just say it. Between you and your partner, you and your best friend, or you and yourself in the mirror, whoever you got there with you, guaranteed. Start scrolling on Instagram or one of those, bam, you'll get an ad. And I'm sure, call me crazy, I'm sure these fuckers can read your mind somehow. I don't know how they do it, but I'm certain that it reads my mind sometimes. Now, fair enough, I look up a lot of motorbike stuff, but it's the specificity of what it brings up. Things that I think, you know, it look really cool on the back of that bike. And then my Facebook or Instagram's like, I know this. And I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a weird one. Anyway, yeah, so I also don't like smartphones for that reason, but I love them for other reasons. You know what I mean? That was quite the tangent. Welcome to the show. For anybody who's new here, you're going to see this. Michael Moss Senior, aka Mossy, for $5 says, I have real medical issues and I'll offer to sign a waiver to have a street fight with that little shit Chille. Ooh, I'm down for that. Oh, can I referee it? But like WWE style referee where they get involved. Tiny steel chair to the back or whatever. So I thought it was F5 Chaser Rain for $5 says thunderstorms and beer. Hell yes. That fucking sounds epic. But it is actually for $2 F5 Chaser Rain. So, hold on. So you do storm chasing? Please tell me you do storm chasing. That's the coolest shit ever. Bridge the Divide for $5 says, my birthday was back on the 2nd. Send 100 people over to Week in Horror and get us to 1K. All right. There's nearly 600 people watching right now. Surely be to Chille. 100 of you can go over to the Week in Horror podcast on the YouTubes and start subscribing over there. Those guys have been working so hard. So fucking hard. So please head on over. If nothing else, have you ever seen Jail Warren's sweet little face? Have you ever heard his giggle? It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. If you want to see that ever again, because he will never laugh ever again if he doesn't get to 1,000 subscribers. And it's his birthday. What's wrong with you people? It's his birthday. Head on over, give him a subscribe over there, give him a bit of love. Been a great friend for so long. Really, it would mean a lot to me as well to hear his sweet little giggle once more. God knows I've heard it a few times. We had such a good time. Like when I was in Texas, I was bigger than I am now. And I'm still a decent sized bloke. I've been working hard to get slim and fit and healthy and I got literally none of those down, but I'm getting there. But I was bigger then. The first time I saw him, and he's a good bit shorter than me. He comes up to my nipple. He just picked me right off the ground like a fucking toddler. I've never been picked up like that since I was a small child. Right off the ground. It was like he was like Patrick Swayze. He just fucking. It was the most amazing, beautiful moment ever. Actually, it was quite something. Then we locked eyes, and it all went from there. I also beat his ass at pool in Kentucky, and thought we were going to get kicked out of a hotel for laughing too hard with Colin, definitely not Cromwell, in the car outside the hotel. Good times, fucking good times. Justin B has become a new member. You know what to do in the side chat. Drop those defamation shamrocks from a boy, Justin. Paul Morrison for £2 says, Chille is a little fecker. It's an interesting one, that, because he is both a little fecker and a big fecker. Like, he's a little shit, but he's a big shit too. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's amazing, actually. He defies the laws of physics with his shittiness. Cerebral Tackle for $5 says, I'm finally here, but my dick arrived in the room 10 minutes ago. Now you're talking. I was actually, speaking of which, playing around with your little worms earlier. It was too hot today for fishing and I felt like shit earlier. I feel fucking great now. But tomorrow morning, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And I'll let you know how I get on. Captain Colombo for $5 says, we get the mosquitoes bad in Minnesota. It's the unofficial state bird. By the way, it's my birthday this weekend. Well, a very happy future birthday to you, Captain Colombo. And a sláinte. I may be streaming on Sunday. I'm away at a bike event on Saturday, so I definitely won't be streaming Saturday. At least I don't think so. If my Harley breaks down, I probably will. But we'll see. But thank you so much for that, and a very happy birthday for you. The wonderful Michelle Grant has become a YouTube channel member. Thank you so much, Michelle. You know what to do in the side chat. Load of defamation shamrocks for Michelle. Michelle's been around since like day one, by the way. Absolute legend around these parts. Evelyn Garrison for $5 says, been a while. Hope you and the army are all doing well. You know what? In the side chat, Demon Army, let Evelyn Garrison know how you're getting on, because she's been around forever as well. What we put in the side chat to let her know that you're doing well? How about a load of chilies? Put a load of fucking chilies in the side chat for Evelyn. Let her know how you're all doing out there. Michelle Grant for $5 says, been a while since I've been on. Having serious health issues. I'm really sorry to hear that. Surgery keeps getting pushed back. Hopefully things slow down soon. Irish Demon, greatest of all time. Thank you so much indeed, Michelle. And I really do hope that everything starts going well for you. I know getting surgeries pushed back and stuff like that's very stressful when you're already stressing about medical issues. My friend's niece, she's 6 months old, had 2 holes in the heart, and they kept pushing back and pushing back and pushing back. And thankfully, she had the surgery yesterday. She came through it with flying colors, and she's doing really, really well and recovering now. So don't worry, you will get there. You will get there. And thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate that. 2 more to go, and then we're getting on to the show finally. It only took me 40 minutes. Pope Phil the First for $5 says, petty chat from the scriptures of the Jelly God, book 1, verse 1. Fuck you, Chille. And the Lord said, the Lord came unto them and said, fuck you, Chille. These are the words of the Jelly God. All hail the Jelly God. Lovely. Thank you so much indeed, Pope Phil. His Holiness, Pope Phil of the Jelly God. Thank you so much indeed. Frederick Van Dinkerberg for $5 says, TTU, the glasses on Irish Demon, makes a lady's front gardens wetter than an Irish summer. Wow. That's a collection of words that I did not expect to say this day. Every other day I say that exact thing, though, which is strange. Just not today. But thank you so much indeed. Yeah, Irish summer can be quite wet. This last few weeks has been dry as fuck. And I've been doing a load of washing. Laundry, as you might call it. And it's a thing here in Ireland. Any Irish people watching, you'll have it typed in the side chat. I know it before I even say it. If you meet an old person in Ireland and you say, lovely weather, isn't it? When it's hot, it can go one of a few ways. But generally speaking, if it's an older lassie, she'll say something to the effect of, there's great drying in that. In other words, finally, we can hang out our our laundry outside because for 90% of the year you can't. I live on a huge farm with fucking miles of trees to hang up washing lines from, and I did. Hung out all my washing. It was lovely. And most of my clothes are black. I wear a lot of black. I'm bright and airy, that kind of way. You know what I mean? But what I love on my bed is fresh white linen. Is it too much to ask for fresh white linen? Yes, apparently it fucking is. Because I hung it up outside. Big fucking thing. Bam! I'm talking rocket propelled bird shit right into the middle of it. I don't know what that bird ate, but I bet his arse hurt after that. I guarantee his arse hurt after dropping that. I don't know what. I didn't know ostriches could fly because that was ostrich-sized poop. I'm not joking. His arsehole must have been like a windsock after that. I bet when he was flying past, he was like whistling out through it. It was that bad. But anyway, yeah. And then the other day I hung out more washing and we had a thunderstorm and a pissed rain down the top of my washing and it fell over into the mud. So basically, I'm not supposed to wash clothes. That's just the way it is. But I do. I wash all the clothes all the fucking time. And my dryer died. Again. It's the third time in a year that I've broken a dryer. And it literally every time has been my own fault. I bought the simplest dryer you can buy. There's one setting. You open it. You put your fucking wet clothes in it. You make sure it's not too heavy. I learned that the hard way the first time. That's how I broke the first one. Anyway, you load your wet clothes into it. You close the fucking door and you press the button. That's it. You cannot go wrong, you would think, until you get me to do it. And then you can go wrong. The second time, I accidentally left something in there. I can't remember. It was a bolt or something off the bike. It got wedged in somewhere and it nearly fucking exploded. It made what can only be described as ungodly sounds. It was screaming in agony at me and then it just died. So the first one was because I overloaded it. The second one was because of a bolt. And then the third one, arguably the stupidest thing I did, I got this new dryer, cheapy dryer, because you don't really need them, but a cheapy dryer, opened it up, fired my stuff in, boom, closed it, hit the button. It sounded like it was working and the thing started spinning. I was like, happy days, be lovely smell of fresh linen in the house. And went in for a shower and I came out and the whole fucking room was full of steam. And I was like, I don't think my shower was that hot. What's the crack here? And the walls were wet, the fucking windows were wet. And then I just hear this I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I went in. It turns out that the dryer that I bought wasn't like the old ones where it condenses itself. It was one of these ones where you're supposed to have a tube out the window. So basically the steam wasn't able to get out. So it found its own way out all over the house. Unbelievable. It was like being at a fucking AC/DC concert. There was just dry ice everywhere. And then it just died. It just burnt out and died. So, yeah. But thankfully it's the summer, so I don't need a dryer. I'll get one in a few weeks when our winter comes back. So, yeah, if you remember, about 15 minutes ago, before that tangent, thank you, coffee, Frederick von Dinkelbird said about Irish summer, we have a saying here in Ireland, the only difference between winter and summer is that in the winter, the rain gets colder. That's basically it. Welsh News Network for £10 says, Chille copyright struck us again last night. 3 strikes. Ugh, more paperwork. And we're going to get onto that here in a minute. He tried that shit with me again. And he lost. And you want to know the best part about it is the email that I sent, when I sent it, I was hammered. Fucking hammered drunk. And I was like, see this fucking asshole on the YouTube, Chille the fucking pepper, blah, 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 blah. And I woke up in the morning, I got an email back and I'll read it to you here in a minute. It's short and sweet. It's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Anyway, Oh man, it's been such a fun day, by the way. Oh God, I've just had so much fun today. And yesterday was awesome too. Except I did feel a bit sick in the morning. I just took a fucking nosedive in the evening, but the rest of the day was great. But yeah, no, keep fighting that motherfucker. He did that to me, and after a while, YouTube figured out that he was just frivolously copyright striking everybody, and then they just slapped him back, and he wasn't allowed to copyright strike me anymore, which is fucking hilarious. Now we can't ever. You fucking twat. Oh, I love it. I love it. Marty McGill for $2 says, greetings from Georgia, USA. God bless. Gurav Milamagab Marty. Really appreciate that. And Sam Horan sends €2. Thank you so much, Sam. I hope you're doing really well. Horan. That's an Irish name, I think. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is, of course. You from up around Dublin Land, Kildare area by any chance? Sandy D for $5 says, anyone starting to believe that any tech ID touches automatically breaks? I think it's artificial intelligence and that all electronic devices are connected in some way, shape, or form. And when a new one enters the house, they're like, you may as well just pretend you're broken, so he'll send you away or throw you out because you'll have a better life. Because it's true. Anything mechanical I touch just disintegrates. It's a fucking... I think I'd be a really good weapon. Just run up and go, boop, and just touch a tank and it'll fucking disintegrate. Nuclear weapon coming in, I just look at it. It'll just stop working. Oh, fucking no luck with that kind of stuff. I swear to God. I don't know what I did in a past life, or maybe this one. I'm not really sure. Falcon Storm for $5 says, ID hasn't been leaving the saucer or beer out for the fair folk and they're taking revenge. You might be onto something there, because I only found out the other day, right? So real quick, I won't get on a mad tangent here, just a mini mad tangent. Where I live, right? So I live in a cottage on a huge farm, and half of my cottage is about 500-600 years old. The other half is modern. The house my friend lives in next door is a 16th century mansion. It's fucking magnificent. And it's joined onto an 11th century castle, which is not occupied anymore, but you can still go in there. Then further down the stream, there's like literally 50 yards down the stream, there's an old mill that's been there since about the 8th century in some way, shape, or form or another. Where my cottage is where the Vikings used to camp. A lot of Viking artifacts found around here. Loads of really interesting history around here. Now, on the other side of the lane here where I live, there's a big long wall, the old outer wall of the castle. But this barrier between the outside world and whoever lived in this area has been there for about 2,500 to 3,000 years in some shape or another. And behind the cottage is what's known as a crannog, which is what Irish people used to call fairy forts, but we later found out were actually little defensive structures, little small strongholds. And you don't fuck with fairy forts, right? Like you don't fuck with them. You walk up to any Irish person, and ask them, do you believe in fairies? The vast majority will say, nah, I don't believe in them. And then you ask that same person, would you cut down a fairy tree, a white thorn, or would you plow up a fairy field? Guaranteed, they say not a fucking hope, because they don't want to risk it. They were like, I don't believe in them, but not a fucking hope. No way. No fucking way. I wouldn't either, but I found out. So we have what we call the big trees here. They're big fucking trees right there. And on the other side of that, there's the ancient walls. So they go back to pre-Celtic, like they're fucking ancient. They're more mounds than walls now, but they've been there for a long time. And behind that was a fairy fort. That was plowed up not that long ago. And since then, a lot of weird shit's been going on with animals and stuff like that. But I think it's more hocus pocus. Like we all think that shit's going on because of the fairy field. Like a whole shed full of hens with their heads missing. Probably the mink, right? Because we have a lot of mink and other weasel type animals here. I don't know. No, it's just fucking weird, man. It's weird. So anyway, Yeah, that was a mini tangent. We'll take a mini tangent all day long. I hate smartphones for $2, says the poor dryers. I know. I am sorry to the dryer manufacturers up there. Oh, fucking hell. It's quite something. Anyway, we got through all those. Nicole says, lock up your doors tight when you hear the screaming banshees. My dad is convinced he heard a banshee years ago before going to work, like legitimately convinced. And he wouldn't be into that kind of thing at all. Like, but he's convinced that like there's nothing you could tell him. Because like we've been through it all. We were like, could have been a cat in heat. He's like, nope, it's something totally different. Totally different. I have to read this one. Cerebral Tackle for $5 says, weird stuff with animals. Could it be that Chille has finally found you? No, because there's no sheep around here. The land is too lush. Chille though. Anyway, let me read this email to you. For Christ's sake, I've been fucking messing around here for the last hour talking absolute bollocks, but having a good time doing it though. So anyway, I got this email from YouTube Copyright. I was hammered when I sent them the email. I'm actually embarrassed to read it, so I'm not gonna. No, it wasn't anything major. I just happened to have been hammered, but the email was legible. It says, hello, please disregard the previous message, which was the one where they told me that, you know, it has to go to court and blah, blah, blah. We've completed processing your counter notification regarding these videos. This one here. This content has been restored unless you have deleted the video, which I fucking didn't. Your account will not be penalized. Sincerely, the YouTube team. So, and I don't mind revealing the cards, which I hold so close to my chest. I have been in deep conversation all day today with a special representative from Daddy YouTube about this whole situation. And let's just say they've been gathering over the past couple of days quite a bit of information about our friend Chille. Quite a bit. It would seem that now there's certain things I can't share at the moment, right? It would seem to me that maybe he accidentally shared something with somebody that maybe might indicate the fact that he was buying subscribers. And maybe YouTube takes a dim view of it, especially when that same person frivolously, that word, copyright strikes absolutely everybody. Now, I wonder if there's going to be any kind of a fallout from that. Well, we don't know yet. We're waiting. I'm waiting on a response at the moment from my boy Nigel in YouTube's, which team is he on? The copyright team. So Nigel might have a nice surprise for Chille in the next couple of days. And I'm really excited to see what that's going to be. Because, I don't know. Seems like he barked up a few wrong trees. I'm not saying that it's me. I just said to him, hey, can you have a fucking look at this guy? Because he's getting out of control. I don't want him to lose his YouTube channel, though, because it's way too much fun. Way too much fun. Fucking idiot. Chille never stops. I mean, wins. Thanks, Bob. Can we get a thanks, Bob, in the side chat for dear old Bob Nodell, who passed away during the year? Anyway, so that's that part of it. So I sent an email to Chille, a cease and desist. And I told him that if he would kindly make a video retracting any bullshit he said about me and apologize to me and all other creators publicly on a live stream, that I will consider not teabagging him when they do destroy his channel. But if he doesn't, they're shorn and ready to leave a mark on your fucking forehead. Anyway, arsehole. I just love beating him. See, here's the thing. I didn't even have to really beat him. It wasn't like a, yes, I went out here and fucking beat Chille. No, not at all. It was literally just, oh, hey, yeah, this guy's an arsehole. He's doing it on purpose. And they're like, yeah, we got you, fam. And that was it. But we fucking beat him. For now. Like, I mean, I'm sure he's going to come back again. Like you saw Welsh News Network said there earlier that he tried to copyright strike them again, because he's a sad little man. And if, let's put it this way, right? If I had a chat, I don't know how many subs Welch has now, and this isn't any disrespect to any of us who are smaller channels than Chille is, right? If I was a channel of 150,000 subscribers, as Chille claims to be, now his numbers might look that way. Clearly, it's not. Clearly, he does not have that many subscribers. There's absolutely no question about it. They're clearly purchased. I mean, I know that for a fact. Chille knows that for a fact, and YouTube know that for a fact. And I'm sure, from what I've heard around the campfire, that a few other people have same said evidence. Now, as I said, YouTube take a dim view of that, because it's misrepresentation when you're a YouTube partner in the YouTube partner program. A term I fucking hate, by the way, because there's not a whole lot of partnership in that, to be honest. There's really not. But, oh yeah, he's suing YouTube. Fucking idiot. Absolute idiot. Yeah, that's going to work out for you big time. Dickhead who claims to be a constitutional law scholar, who's really just a fucking used car salesman on bad times. He seriously thinks that he can take on the biggest company in the fucking world, the biggest company in the world, and beat them. It's not going to happen. It's not going to fucking happen. Anyway, that's enough of him for now. I got some more shit to show you here. So today I was watching Judge Middleton. Judge Middleton's court. We got a SovCits. That's not all, though. We got a few other things here as well that I found really interesting. Really, really quick. Thank you so much, Pope Phil, for the $10 super duper chat over on PayPal. Says, for coffee after all the beer. I actually would fucking love a beer right now. Oh, man, I'd murder a beer right now. I think I have a can of Guinness in the fridge. Do I have a can of Guinness in the fridge? I'm going to go check if I have a can of Guinness in the fridge. And if I do, yeah, we're going to have a party tonight. 2 minutes. I'm going to start loading this. I'll be right back.
Got it. Got it. Good morning, everyone. Today is the 15th of June. We have some customers here live. It's kind of a strange morning. We have only a few arraignments. We have 13 people that were set for pretrial this morning that may come percolating in. Also have a bench warrant arraignment from yesterday to do. So maybe a bit disjointed. Good morning, Deputy Tyler.
Morning.
There's a number of pretrials set for this morning, 13 of them. And we'll do the best we can. So good morning, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and shut the...
I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is there was a can of Guinness. The bad news is there was only one can of Guinness. You know what they say? You can bait the dog, but you can't bait a pint of Guinness. Sláinte, everybody. This is to you, Chille. You big, sad, big. You tiny, sad, little shite. Sláinte. Oh. Woo! I can feel St. Patrick himself patting me on the back. Oh, that fucking... Oh, that's lovely stuff. You can't bait it. You just can't. Here we
Messages
go,
off,
Judge
but
Middleton.
good morning,
As I always say, I absolutely
everyone.
loved this guy in The Patriot.
From
Let me see now. I'm
everywhere.
gonna find. I'd love to go there, Eddie Jr. I'd love to go and actually be in the court. You know what I mean? I think it'd be really fun. All right, so we're gonna skip on here now to the first one.
Just looking at you, I'm guessing that this is the first time you've ever been charged with anything.
Good
Yeah.
to see you, Gina
You have
Bush.
no criminal record.
Well, minor. Besides when I was a minor, it's
How old are you now?
All right, hold on now. Let's see there now if I can find this. Oh, what did I do there now? Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Understand. But they did, rather than city ordinance. Who did it?
All right, okay. This lady, right? So she gets caught.
Has the authority
fucking red-handed. Red-handed.
to.
Wait, you'll see it here now.
All right, I do appreciate your help with these,
Yeah.
David.
No, this one's good. Good luck to you.
All right, Ms. Caceres, let's talk about your case.
So this literally happened 2 days ago, right? Same shit, the exact same way. And here we go.
The judge has the authority to deal with the case once it's made. The prosecutor is the one that has authority to make the charge. The first two cases we did were felonies. Yours is a misdemeanor, and it's a very simple one, and it's a very common one. It's called no valid operator's license, sometimes called no ops. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Carries 2 points. Does
hell
go on
yeah.
your driving
Definitely,
record.
Eddie.
The normal fine for this is $75 plus the court costs of $125 for a $200 fine. The seatbelt charge is a civil infraction that carries a $65 fine.
Good night,
Mr.
Stefan.
Marvin
Take care, buddy.
agreed to dismiss the seatbelt charge if you plead to the no operator's license charge. So let's take a look at this ticket. Ticket says you were driving a Honda in Three Rivers. Now, why they charge this under state statute, I don't understand. But they did, rather than city ordinance. Who did it? Oh, a deputy, that's why. They say you were driving a car at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and without a seatbelt, and you got pulled over and you had no valid operator's license. How do you plead to that charge?
We'll get to that in just a second. Thank you so much to Kristen for the $25 PayPal. I really do appreciate that. Thanks a million for that one. And Sam Horn, welcome to the Demon Army. I may not have seen your answer earlier, but are you up around, just because of the name Horn, I'm thinking Dublin, Kildare kind of area. Would I be right? Possibly. Blackheart Knight's in the house. Good to see you, Blackheart Knight. Hope you're doing really well. Can I get a massive welcome for Sam Horn in the side chat? Loads of feckin' defamation, Shamrocks, please.
I plead guilty.
Oh, actually, real quick, I have a challenge for you all tomorrow, right? Challenge for you all tomorrow is this. I've been trying to get Judge Middleton's attention for quite a while. I'll go into his side chat. I'll say hello from Ireland, yada, yada, yada. And usually he says hello to people from different places and whatever. In his side chat tomorrow, can we get a load of defamation Shamrocks? With Irish Demon Army on it. Just like this. Just like this. If you're free tomorrow, right? I don't know what time he goes live, but if you're free tomorrow, jump on his chat and say hello from Irish Demon Army and a load of defamation Shamrocks. That'd be fucking... I really want to get his attention. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I feel like maybe he watches these videos. I don't know. Well, let's find out. Mary says, hello, everyone from Springfield, MO. Hold on. Don't tell me. Missouri? No, that's MI, isn't it? MO. Springfield. Fuck, I actually have no idea. Springfield, Minnesota. No, not Minnesota. Fucking hell. It's Missouri, isn't it? Montana? Missouri. Yeah, no, Missouri. I fucking knew it. See?
Do you have your advice of rights there?
I know
with you?
America.
Yes.
Oh, am
I
I?
say
Is
this a
Michigan.
lot. I used to say a lot more than I did. If you're driving around without a valid license, wear your seatbelt.
Yes.
It's like an invitation to get pulled over and they find out you're not licensed. What did
Oh,
you
I've
happen to
actually
be
had
doing
Debbie
in
on my
Three
show
Rivers?
before. She's
I
lovely.
was just coming home from the
Very
doctor's
talented.
and I stopped on my way to get a hamburger at Burger King.
Nice one.
I pulled
Thanks
out
so
of
much,
Burger
Sam.
King, and he saw me without my seatbelt on because I had just came from there. I wasn't thinking.
We had a lot of cases, people pulling out of McDonald's and Burger King. I sometimes say that 20% of our drunk driving cases come out of fast food places, but there's a reason for it. They're well lit. This isn't a
I hope he
drinking
does too,
driving case.
Buster.
It's
I
in
hope
the
he does
city
too,
where
buddy.
there are police presence and it's late at night. And but this was just, you probably hadn't gotten your belt buckled yet.
Yeah.
'Cause you were getting ready to go. Well, let's take a look. You
Patty's
live
in the house.
Indiana. Do you have an Indiana?
Actually, I'm right now homeless. I am living in Camelot Campground in Jones, Michigan, in a tent.
Didn't you just tell me this a
Yes,
short time
I
ago?
had the issue of being pulled over by the same officer, actually.
Well, quit driving around. This is like deja vu.
Both of them were doing stuff I had to do, like one was going to work and the other one was just that I had to go to the doctor's.
It wasn't even that long ago. It was like 2
No.
weeks ago or something, wasn't it?
Yes. And I have not been able to get the original ticket taken care of that caused me to lose the license.
I just want to jump on that real quick. I had Taco Bell, I think every time I was in America, and it never got better. It actually often got worse, if you know what I'm talking about. Woo.
I can't get caught up.
Good to see interest may vary.
You had a friend bring you here today.
Yes, I had a friend bring me.
All right, so here's the important part, right? So she's been driving around, right, with a suspended license and all this shit. Now, cards on the table, lady's been going through a tough time, right? Fair enough. You know, straight up, she lost her business and all this shit. Anyway, it's really tough because actually, exactly as Irene, I think, said here, I feel so sorry for people who lose their license because they can't afford the fine. I tend to agree, right? It's a tough one. It's a very tough one because at the same time, she shouldn't be driving, right? Like she really shouldn't be because she's been ordered not to. But it's not like necessarily she's a danger on the roads, whatever. It's a really, really tough one. But in any event, she isn't supposed to be driving. She gets caught driving a couple of times, I believe. And then she gets caught driving to court. All right. So the judge is asking her now whether or not she drove to court. Exactly. I agree.
It wasn't even that long ago. It was like 2
No.
weeks ago or something, wasn't it?
Yes.
See, there you go. So she was done for this 2 weeks ago. And then she turns around and does the same shit again. And at some point, the sympathy has to run out. You know what I mean? Like eventually you kind of go, okay, look, you're doing it to yourself at this point. I'm sorry that she can't afford the fine. I wish that there was another way of doing that kind of thing. But fucking hell, man. Like doing it and driving to court. How many times have we seen this happen? I Hate Smartphones has gifted 5 Irish Demon memberships. Thank you so much indeed. And Squirrel Master has been a member for 7 months. As seldom make it to a life. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much indeed. It's absolutely great to have you here.
And I have not been able to get the original ticket taken care of that caused me to lose the license. I can't get caught up.
You had a friend bring you here today.
Yes, I had a friend bring me.
All right, where are they?
She works over at McDonald's over here, and she's over at her job.
Oh, here we are. We're back on a payment plan with no payment.
Okay, so a lot of people were talking about the payment plans in the side chat. So yes, she did actually have a payment plan as it was. Now, even then, as low as they can be, some people just can't afford it. And it's tough. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do have a lot of sympathy for people in this situation, especially when their reason for being off the road is purely because of fines and not because of a danger to society or whatever. So I definitely sympathize. But at the same time, there has to be a level of responsibility taken. There has to be. So we'll see.
That was just entered in 2 weeks ago.
Well, that was paid off because I went to jail on that charge and it should have paid off the total ticket. Is my understanding. And I was supposed to get $30 back. And this should be
Pending bench warrant, I see here. Well, that's got some history to it. He pled not guilty. It was this ordinance case. We set a pretrial, and I saw you at a show cause, 1 day, credit 1 day, $225.
Totally agree,
No,
Paul.
you
Totally
still owe
agree.
that. I'll show this. Now that was,
why
I
I
do,
thought
I have
that
the
was
SovCits,
paid
yeah.
for my bail from getting out of jail was the $225. And I was supposed to get $30 back, but they didn't have the check there.
$250 bond.
Yeah.
Return balance. Yeah, you're right. So we'll
Okay.
check on the status of that. You're supposed to get 25 back.
Okay. And they didn't have the money at the time, so.
All right, okay. You're right. Have you found employment?
Yeah, send it my
Yes,
way,
I work
Dermot,
in
please.
Schoolcraft at Speedway.
All right, good. I don't even want to know how you're getting back and forth. Now, if I go out in the parking lot, will I find this 2001 red Honda out there?
You probably will.
Because you drove here this morning?
Well, my friend did drive, but it was my car.
All right, well, your friend can drive your car. Let's watch the video and see whether she drove it in here.
You have a video out in the parking lot. Actually, I drove it in here. I'll be
Yes, you
honest.
did. I could tell by the way you told me. Now, damn.
So, oh, you have a video out in the parking lot. Yep.
Yes, I work in Schoolcraft
See you, buddy.
at Speedway.
All right, good. I don't even want to know how you're getting back and forth. Now, if I go out in the parking lot, will I find this 2001 red Honda out there?
You probably will.
Because you drove here this morning?
Well, my friend did drive, but it was my car.
All right, well, your friend can drive your car. Let's watch the video and see whether she drove it in here.
You have a video out in the parking lot. Actually, I drove it in here. I'll be
Yes, you
honest.
did. I could tell by the way you told me. Now, damn it.
I was just
Damn it,
trying to
Stop. You can't drive.
He reminds me of Hank Hill there. Damn it, Bobby.
It was my car.
All right, well, your friend can drive your car. Let's watch the video and see whether she drove it in here.
You have a video out in the parking lot. Actually, I drove it in here. I'll be
Yes, you
honest.
did. I could tell by the way you told me. Now, damn it.
I was just trying to.
Stop. You can't drive. You were just here. You didn't show
I
up. You went to
understand that.
jail.
I just have
You
no
drove
other
here again
means.
today. The prosecutor cut you a break. You're driving out of Burger King with no seatbelt. You get pulled over. You drive to court.
I had no other means. I have nobody to get me here. I'm literally living in a campground right now. Last time I came to court, I did have my friend with me. I just could not do it this time because I have nobody.
all right.
Like, I do feel bad for
Well,
her.
you
Don't
can't
get me
drive.
wrong.
You might as well park your car or sell it. Because now you got another no ops on here. So take Ms. Caceres back in the lockup and we'll deal with her a little later this morning.
So she's going back into clinker for the time being. Now, For those who haven't seen it, bear in mind the last guy that did this a couple of days ago got sent to jail. He got 2 days, and Judge Middleton said he got the first day for driving to court, and he got the second day for lying about it.
A number of items of clothing off the hanger.
I'm just gonna find this. The sovereign citizen guy is fucking. Hold on now. Let me just. I'll move it along here. I didn't cut this down a whole lot because I was like, let's just scroll and find it, but that's easier said than done. Yes, here we go.
Or have a.
All right.
To Kirk Jensen, would you come forward, please? Good morning, sir.
Hello.
You're Kirk Edwin Jensen?
Yep.
Yes. You got a ticket for no valid operator's license. No license in possession, and I don't think you can actually be convicted of both of those. It's either or, and no proof of insurance.
Excuse me.
Mr. Marvin said he spoke with you. You don't wish to enter a plea of guilty, which is your
Take care,
right,
fangirl.
but you don't wish me to appoint an attorney. Can we just set this for a bench trial?
Or have a. It's either that or a jury trial. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. You have a right to have a, well, let me ask you this. You don't want me to appoint an attorney. Do you wish to hire one?
No, I really don't even want to contract with the Crown Corporation here.
Here we fucking go.
This has really turned into a religious persecution issue because, and I'm sure you can see, I canceled that driver's license 13 years ago because I didn't want to have that contract any longer. And I wanted to get out of that system and be completely separate. So I went with a different government altogether, with a different issuing authority. And I have documentation in the form of an international driving permit, which Mr. Marvin acknowledged he is aware of because he said he used to have one. So he knows about them. And that's what I had when I presented it to the officer. For whatever reason, the officer thinks it's not valid or that it's fraudulent. And that is his choice to decide that. But the charge of not having any driver's license on me is not true because I did have it on me.
Do you have it with you today?
No, he has it.
Who has it?
The officer, Officer Brooks, who took it from me. I have an international driving permit and a passport that was issued by a different governing authority than the United States. And for whatever reason, they're choosing not to acknowledge it. But it already has been.
Well, that's an interesting defense. Now, we've been struggling with international driver's licenses. And for one issue, you have to be in the country legally. So we've got a number of Mexican people that have Mexican driver's license from Michoacan or Jalisco or one of the Mexican states. But if they're not here legally, it doesn't matter. You're obviously here legally. You were born a citizen. You may have.
I have changed my nationality is what I've done.
Where's your passport from?
It's issued by the government of the United States of America. It's not a blue passport. It's a different colored passport than that. Mr. Marvin says that there's no such thing as that, and that's fine if he wants to choose to do that. But I have had no issue. I have had no issue from anyone or anything using that. Granted, I have not gone out of the country with that yet. I have not had the means to do so.
Yeah, good luck.
But
you go out,
way,
good luck trying to get back in. My advice is don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be a man with no country. So
well,
don't leave the country, but you're here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, according to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, I have a right to change my nationality. And the Crown Corporation here is trying to deny me that nationality, which really falls under a religious persecution issue here, because I don't want to have any more dealings with the Crown Corporation. And so
I don't know what universe you're from, but there is no Crown Corporation. This is the state of Michigan. And in the state of Michigan, you have to have a driver's license. You may have one. Your operator's license, you're right, is canceled. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I cut it up and I sent it back to the Secretary of State 13 years ago. I did not want to have that contract any longer.
But you got convicted in Niles in 2019 of no ops. You failed to appear. I defaulted you, I guess. But yeah, they've got your old driver's license picture in here. But yeah, you don't have a bad driving record. There's no speeding, seatbelt.
I'm not a bad guy. I just want to get around differently.
You were here on May 11th.
Correct.
And you wanted the complaint dismissed. You told me that you had an license canceled and lien. So I set up for the pretrial, which is what we just did. All right. Now I got a concern that the officer has your license.
Yeah, he still has it. He doesn't, I don't know why he hasn't given it back to me yet.
Well, I want to see it. All right. So Mr. Marvin says we haven't reached a settlement. You believe you have a defense. You don't want to have an attorney. So the question becomes, we set it for a trial. And do we set it for a trial in front of the judge, or do you wish to have a jury come in and hear this?
I want to just plain have it settled, and whether it's with him and you.
Well, I don't have the authority to settle it. He does. I can set it for what's called a last pretrial before a jury trial. And I will get your international, this may be more of a legal issue than a factual issue. You were driving in the state of Michigan and you don't have a Michigan driver's license. But you may have a valid international license. I don't know. There's no, now the prosecutor has the police report. I don't.
The other thing that I failed to mention was that I was also under contract while I was driving that. I was under a legal contract. And obviously that contract was impaired while I was trying to fulfill the obligations of that contract.
That's alternate universe stuff. There's no contract. The issue is,
I mean, the owner of the vehicle, I had a contract with the owner of the vehicle. I was under contract to perform some services for the owner of the vehicle.
Oh, okay. So, all right. That may be so,
right.
But then you may need a CDL to do that.
Your Honor,
Yes?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at that statute in like years, but doesn't an international license have to have a prerequisite of a valid license from some place before you can apply for that international license?
And I had a national one too as well.
So I don't know.
I believe that's
we've
the
been,
prerequisite, but I
all
don't
right,
know.
well,
I
it
could
may be,
wrong.
but we've got a legal issue and I don't even, he's got a theory that may have no basis or may have some basis. We have recently had a man from India who tried to do everything right.
Right, I remember him.
And it's so cumbersome and difficult. And he really he was living here. He had a driver's license from India. He got an international driver's license. Or he had a New York license, and somewhere he forgot to dot an I or cross a T. All right, I'm going to set this for a last pretrial, but I need.
And what does that mean?
It means we're going to take one more effort at resolving this thing, but I need to see your evidence.
Okay. Well, I can tell you the Officer Brooks, he's the one that has it.
All right. An attorney could help you with the legal issues on this. You don't wish to have?
No, I have other representation.
I'd fucking love to see that. Yeah, let me get some of those dad jokes in the side chat. Take care, Bob. Nodell's gyroscope. Can I get a bye Bob in the side chat?
All right, let's assume for the minute that your argument has got some merit, that you've got some passport and an
Passport from Made Up a Stan is where he's got a passport from.
international driver's license. That maybe that's enough, but it usually presumes that you have a valid license somewhere else.
Mhm.
So they didn't take your passport too, did they? Took your passport and Deputy Brooks. Court needs to see those.
Fucking hell.
All right, I'm gonna set this for last pretrial 2 weeks from now. For June 29th.
Sure am.
At 3 o'clock. Does that interfere with your work schedule?
No, I'm self-employed.
Okay.
Very good. Very good indeed. I like that one.
Thursday. 3 p.m. They charge this on the ticket. You're also alleged to have no proof of insurance, which is a civil infraction.
The insurance was there. It was not on the car, in the car at the time.
All right.
A simple phone call to the insurance agency will prove that it was
All right.
in existence.
Well, there's two different kinds of offenses. One is not having insurance. That's a 1-year misdemeanor, carries a minimum $200 fine. The other one is not having the slip in the car.
Right.
So if you can prove that so that's what the charge is. It isn't that you didn't have an insurance, you didn't have it in the car.
Yeah.
So if you got it, bring with you your proof of insurance.
Right.
For that date.
Right.
All right, let's try another shot at this. When you were here at your arraignment in May, you were very polite and respectful, and we don't agree on things, but let's take a closer look before I.
Mammy's in the house. Oh, you're home. I thought you weren't home till Sunday. I did not know that. We're going shopping tomorrow. I'll drop over to you before I go up.
Jump to any conclusions.
And I'll have a lot more evidence at that time. Yeah.
And if it can be resolved, great. If it can't be, the question at that point will be, do we have a jury trial or do we have a bench trial? And one of the things about people like you that want to check out of our government and our system, they don't mind bringing in 30 of their fellow citizens to come in and hear their thing. The irony is, if I sent you a jury notice, you wouldn't show up. You would say, I don't contract with you and I won't participate in your system. but you don't have any compunction about dragging 30 other people in here to hear your case. So
Not enough.
at this point, we haven't gotten that far.
Can we just decide that in 2 weeks?
Yes,
Okay.
certainly. So let's see, I want to get those
Hold on,
documents.
Oh. So you're still in Spain, but when you said you're home, you meant you're back at the hotel. Am I right? If so, I was going to send you a text earlier and ask you to pick me up 200 Benson and Hedges. Please. Thank you. I love you. And if I get a load of defamation shamrocks in the side chat, then hopefully you'll agree. Thank you very much, man.
From the sheriff's department, take a look at them.
Okay.
There may need to be some legal research done as well.
Mhm.
But you're putting the burden on them, which is how it sort of
Subpoena
works.
colada, I like
They
that.
have the burden of proving it beyond a reasonable
Good to see you,
doubt.
Texas Tim.
So you raise this defense and say, prove it's not right. Well, that isn't exactly how it works. You've got to show there's some merit to the defense. Key West used to offer passports to the Conch Republic. There was a little place there, and you
Thank
could
you
get
so
a
much,
Conch
Simone.
Republic passport, and it looked like a real passport. And they shut them down. People were using them in other countries to show they had a Conch Republic quasi-American passport.
Mhm.
So there's all kinds of screwy passports out there.
And I understand that there's nefarious people who want to do things for nefarious purposes, and that's not me. I don't want to do anything for nefarious or evil purposes. I'm trying to be upright and righteous here in what I'm doing. And I'm just simply wanting to be separate according to my religious beliefs.
What
And
religious
that's,
beliefs,
and
you
that's all this really
arsehole?
boils down to.
All right, well, one
You
option,
little-
don't drive a car. If you don't want to participate in it and you want to opt out of our system, you don't drive. Have somebody else drive you or stay in one place. But if you want to use our public roadways and share the road with other people that are licensed, you
man.
can't just
See,
decide.
here's the juxtaposition of the situation as I see it. Benson and Hedges in Spain costs approximately 25% of what they cost here. So technically, you'd be doing us all a favor because that means that I have more money to buy you cream cakes and all the other lovely shit I buy you. So if anything, you're doing yourself a
live in an
favor.
alternate universe, and I don't have to obey the
and
same
they're not
rules
for
that
me
everybody
either.
else does. So one
just
option
saying.
is don't drive, and then you won't have to worry about it. But we'll see what we can figure out. We'll take another crack at this June 29th at 3 p.m. here, and I'll
I know, it
get
was a good
those
shot, though, wasn't
documents.
it, Lenny?
If you have proof of insurance, bring it with you.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, she's the boss. There's no fucking doubt about that.
All right, that may be where they are with their pre-trials.
That is some cracking head of hair, though. Let's just I mean, it's business in the front and fighting the red coats in the back. Like, it's a class haircut, I must say. All right, so back to this other lady, right? So nothing major happened. This guy went missing for fucking 6 years or something. I'll be doing a video about that tomorrow. I'm gonna actually be covering a lot of these in videos over the next couple of days. So we're gonna have a bit more fun with them anyway and add some more kind of things into it. It's gonna be a lot of crack. I'm looking forward to it. What's that? I got caught speeding by photo radar. Cost me $274. Photo radar sucked. Yeah, my first night on patrol as a security guard in Perth, and I got nailed by a fucking radar. For the Perth people, it was down by what is the name of the place? You know, when you go past the Perth people, if you're watching, you know, you go past the casino heading towards Middleton. It's you're heading towards Middleton and you turn off to the left. And there's another place there where you have, what the fuck is down there now again? Oh, is it Great Eastern Highway? Anyway, I got nailed there. Fuckers, man. I wasn't even going that much over. $10 a pack for Benson in Michigan. Cigarettes were really cheap in Kentucky and West Virginia. God damn, they were cheap. It was awesome. Loved it. But anyway, lads and lassies, I do have to go soon because I have to get up really early in the morning, as always. That's if I even get to bed in the first place. Got a couple of orders for leatherworking stuff come in. My plan was to make a load of stuff and put it up on my Etsy. I haven't even properly set that up yet. I literally haven't had time to make that stuff because I've had so many orders come in. So it's been absolutely awesome. As I say, there might be a bit of a week or so wait before I'd actually get around to doing those orders because number one, I have a few orders, as I say, at the moment that I'm working on. Then the other side of it is I'm actually waiting for some more leather to come as well. So the leather that I get, it's ethically sourced, basically. It's slightly more expensive, but it's actually really good quality as well. But before I get out of here, I got a few super chats to read out. Mr. Binklesworth for $2 says, I'm under the jurisdiction of the International Association of Trailer Park Supervisors and Assistant Trailer Park Supervisors. Believe it or not, I have a certificate somewhere back here that is actually signed by John Dunsworth. We used to chat a lot. We had a really great relationship in that respect before he passed away. And yeah, he used to send me some really cool stuff, and I used to send him things, and it was good times. Good times. And Mr. Binklesworth for $2 says his passport is with the International Association of Trailer Park Supervisors and Assistant Trailer Park Supervisors. You are fucking-squalified. I love that episode. It is without a doubt one of my favorite. You are fucking qualified. Mr. Binklesworth for $2 says, woohoo! Fucking A. It is hands down one of my favorite episodes of Trailer Park Boys. I'm going to watch Trailer Park Boys when I'm going to bed. I haven't watched it now in a little while. It's just, any Trailer Park Boys fans in the side chat, give me your favorite quotes. Arguably one of my favorites is a Ricky quote when Bubbles does the two of my favorite quotes in the whole show come from that one episode. The one where Bubbles goes to get his truck driving license. And what was it he says again? Oh yeah, the guy's like, I can't remember the exact words, but he's like, no, of course you didn't pass. You can't see shit, son. And he's like, well, I can see you're being a bit of an arsehole right now. I fucking love that one. That's absolutely one of my favorites. And then following on from that is when Julian asks Ricky if Bubbles passed the test. And he says, yeah, he passed it with flying fucking carpets. Oh, chef's kiss. Mr. Binklesworth says, I hate to say I told us so, but I told us so. I told us so. Yep, passed with flying carpets. Sam Squamsh. Yep. Can't see jack shit, but I can see you're being a bit of an arsehole right now. Jalapeno versus jalapeno. Oh, yeah, the jalapeno chips. Who hasn't had a drink or two and pissed themselves and passed out in the driveway? Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, what a show. If you haven't seen it, it really is. It's quite something. It's a fucking great show. What was the one? It's like a liquor and hamburger horror show. Fuck, that's good pepperoni. I mean, nobody wants to admit that they ate 12 cans of ravioli. Oh, amazing. All right, let me see if there's any other ones here in the side chat, because it's one of the most quotable shows ever. And I absolutely love it. Bubbles is the best. You fucking want one, bud? Liquor and whores. What did they name the cougar? Steve French. And my brother, his next door neighbor, had a Rottweiler that they call Steve French. Oh, you look kind of French with your little French. Oh, yeah, with your little mustache there. I'm going to call you Steve French. That's a good name for you. Oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing. Know what I'm saying? You're saying too many know what I'm sayings. What are you taking a know what I'm census? Yeah, you baloney tugboat. Fucking hell. Mustard tiger. Ah, fucking unbelievable. You from the Department of Know what I'm sayings? Oh, weed heaters. Fucking weed heaters. Oh my God, man. What are you looking at my gut for? Got all Philadelphia Phil Collins. He passed away. Was it last year? Yeah, I think it was last year he passed away. One time I was making a model and I glued the whip of a B-17 bomber to my bird by accident. It's the fucking hand. I love that. If you haven't heard Liquor and Horse, look up Liquor and Horse. If you're into country music, it is quite something. Liquor and horse, liquor and horse, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and horse. Right, I'm gonna show you this thing from Cyraxx real quick before we get out of here. My final offer. What is it? My final offer, something or other.
I am making this video for all y'all on YouTube. For all y'all that are wanting me to dance, fine, I'll come back. But for CVG and Metal Gear Rax, y'all motherfuckers need to leave our landlady the fuck alone. Back the fuck up. If I'm gonna dance for you guys, it's gonna be on my motherfucking terms. Here's the deal. I'll do 2 or 3 dance videos a week. I choose the music, I do the routine. Okay? That's the deal. I'll dance for you. I'll make the videos, but I do it my way, not your.
All right, Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. This is what happens when you smoke meth when you're pregnant. This is exactly the. Just shave it off, man. Ugh, fucking hell. I try to be as nice as I can for most people. I really, really do. I really do. But this guy's a fucking nonce. I don't care about this piece of shit, right? He's a crack goblin. He's literally a crack goblin. I don't mean crack as in the Irish kind of crack. Like the crack, like having the crack, having a good time. Like he's a crack goblin. He's Jesus Murphy. No wonder aliens have never come to this fucking planet that we have. Because when they land, they see shit like this. Like, I'm going to do a dance video. One eye looking at you, one eye looking for you. Jesus Murphy. To quote Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, Jesus Murphy. Teresa Brewer's been a member for 12 months, says, go on, Irish Demons, mammy, get him his cigs. He'll love you forever. That is a fact. I will anyway. But the ciggies will help a lot. I've cut down a lot, actually. So just kind of, I like to relax with a cigarette so I can work hard. I do. I don't mind admitting it. Sometimes a cigar, sometimes a cigarette. Sometimes tires. I like smoking tires. Yeah. He applied to be in the movie Deliverance, and they said, "Ooh, you're just too creepy looking. People aren't going to believe it's real. Sorry, bud. We'll go with this other creepy guy." Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Told a cop when I was drunk in America. Well, I wasn't drunk. I was a bit tipsy, and he asked what I was doing. I said, "I'm just looking for a bit of crack." And he was like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just looking for a bit of crack, like the crack." And he was like cocaine? I was like, "What? No. Yes. No." I was like, "No." That didn't go down well. I was about as welcome as a fart in a spacesuit at that point. Anyway, yeah, sorry. I don't know how I got stopped on fucking Smeagol over here.
If I'm gonna dance for you guys, it's gonna be on my motherfucking terms. Here's the deal. I'll do 2 or 3 dance videos a week.
Cheers, Daisy.
I choose the music, I do the routine. Okay? That's the deal. I'll dance for you. I'll make the videos, but I do it my way, not your way. You got that? If I'm gonna dance for you, it's gonna be my way or Not at all. So take your
You get the
pick.
concept.
Because at the end of the day, you're still getting dance videos, motherfucker. You're still getting videos. So take your pick. What's it gonna be? So leave our landlady the fuck alone now. You got what you wanted. Leave our landlady alone, dude.
I'm just going to be straight up with you. When you did that hair thing right there, made my nipples instantly hard.
So leave our landlady the fuck alone now. You got what you wanted. Leave our landlady alone, dude.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm going to have to turn that fan up because it just got really hot in here. Oh, this guy's so creepy, man. Jesus, Murphy. Oh. Oh. How? I mean, these don't even have fucking things in them, but like, God almighty, what a disaster of a human being. And you know what? If he was a normal dude, I wouldn't give him half as much shit. I wouldn't give him any shit. If he's just a normal dude, fuck that. I don't care. But because he's such a disgusting person anyway, shoving stuff up his cock nostril and sticking things up his bum on stream. And then there's the Nancy shit. He's disgusting. What's the opposite of an aphrodisiac? Because that's him. That's him. He's not a contraceptive as such, but he has the same effect. My God. My God. I like... Yeah, it's like a car crash. You can't look away. He's like a failed experiment. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Jesus. I don't know, man. I can't even put my finger on what it is. There's just too much going on here. That is true. That is true. He's what all men want to be and all women want. Is that right, ladies? Is that right? Yeah, I've never seen a guy whose hips are his shoulders. Like, it's insane. It really, really is. It's when I say it's insane, I'm not meaning that it as in him is insane. I do mean that, but that's not what I meant when I said it. It's, yeah, he's the closest thing to a human earthworm. It's like the human version of Earthworm Jim, except creepy. It's really fucked up. I don't know, man. But I really want to see this dance video. Dearman, is there any other video? Is there any videos of him dancing? I would love to fucking see that. Oh my God. Please tell me there's videos of him dancing. Cyraxx live on Kick, urgent call to action. What's this about his landlord? Hold on, we might be on something here. I'm sorry, no, I'm just watching a... Oh, he made the fucking news. No way. Yeah, I'm having a look here to see if there's any of him dancing. Oh my God, I would love to see that. Okay. I don't see any of his dance videos. He literally looks like something from the Lord of the Rings. Like, it's... Jesus, Murphy, man. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. Wow. Cerebral tackle coming in hot there, buddy. Holy shit. Dermot. Yeah, I don't know about the whole spamming his landlady stuff. That's kind of bad for him. I don't particularly like that, to be honest. Do you know, I just think that seems a bit much. To me, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something... There's some good reason for it, but I don't know. I don't like that idea of bringing people who aren't involved into it, but maybe there is a reason. I don't know. Costello coming in with the goods. Oh, Dermot fucking Costello, you legend. Hold on now. Let's have a look here now. Oh, no fucking way. All right. Defamation Shamrock's in the side chat if you want to see Cyraxx dancing. I don't know if it matters whether you leave them or not because I'm fucking watching it whether you like it or not. I just got to download it. It's going to take me a minute. She's evicting them because of the negative attention brought to the property. See, yeah, like at the same time, I find it hard to feel any kind of to feel any sympathy for a nonce, basically. You know, I do feel like I can't have any sympathy for him in that respect, you know. But at the same time, it's more her that I'm kind of like, oh Jesus Christ, there's more. Oh my God, lads and lassies, might be in for a bit of fun here. Hold on. I would do that. I would make a t-shirt with his face on it just to be able to wear it for the crack. Oh my God, I cannot wait to show you this. Oh my fucking God. Jeremy Costello, I owe you a pint, sir. That is... That is unfucking believable. Okay, 2 seconds here now. Sorry, Paul. It's too late. It's started. It started. Here we go. Copyright strike incoming, but anyway, totally worth it.
It's been like a few months. It's been quite a while since I recorded some shit, and I was washing dishes and I wrote something. So, fuck it. Fuck it. You can laugh if you want things scared with a lung, trash in the trunk. The fact is, you can ride with me if you want, man. Where you wanna sit, in the back or the front? I'm nasty as fuck. Put somebody in a motherfucking body bag, zip it up, throw his ass in the trunk. Then I throw him in a vet, serve my gas for lunch. How's that for a bag of lunch? Ain't scam, what the fuck? What you been doing, where the fuck you been at in this last couple months? Shit, rapping a bunch. Wrote a lot of songs, didn't have a lot of money in the studio, would ask for too much. $100, I ain't with it. Fuck that, stuck in this cell, but it ain't prison. It's in this kitchen, in the dish pit, writing raps and I'm scrubbing 108 dishes. I don't ever say shit or take shit. Came from the basement. Do people still think Juicy J is amazing? His music made me hit my face in the pavement. I lose it, I keep one every second they play it. Let me calm down. They like scam while you're being so hostile. Cause I always felt like I was a lost child. Didn't want to say it in class, so I walked out. And now I'm back at it, they laughed at it. Never gonna stop like I'm a crack addict. I'm past average and you can't stand it. You can't sleep bumming like a bad mattress. This black magic and now you feeling stuck like you in bad traffic. But that's it, it's bad traffic. Get back in your own lane, tag nabbit. So I tell him listen up, let the bang go. Is anybody giving up till I say so? That I'm here to save a life, I'm here with the ghosts of ruin him. And who you think I am, not an angel. Except the angel of death, aim for the head, bang, now you're dead. Now you're gonna lay in the bed, pray for the dead. That's what happens every motherfucking time I get up on the track and write flames with a pen. Everybody in it trying to say he the best. I'm just gonna kill the beat and lay him to rest. Get in a collab and scam me, half-ass your verse. And I'm
Literally
that's a
the
waste
worm.
of your breath. Mine is gone, I'm in a fight, but I don't know what side I'm on. You couldn't even see me when the light is on. When I'm in this bitch, got the headphones on as I write this song. Yeah. Alright, listen to that. That was fun, but now I can
What the fuck was that? I mean, I don't even know. Like, it was an interpretive dance. What it was interpreting was, I don't know, having a hot poker up your ass, which, let's face it, he probably fucking has, and having an epileptic fit at the same time. He was like a cross between a really old man and a toddler at the same time, strangely enough. And he's like penis shaped, right? Because he's just slim up the middle, no shoulders, and then a mushroom head. Yeah, that's you and me both. That's it. Thanks, Dermot. Now we both have to live with this. Okay? All fucking 400 of us right now have to live with this for the rest of our lives, having known that that exists. That's a thing. Please, sir, can I have some less? No, we're going to have some more is what we're going to have. Hold on. There's another one. Oh, I've never wanted to be pepper sprayed so much in all my fucking life. Oh my God. I need more beer for this.
I will come after you legally, Nick.
Well-
So my advice to you, back the fuck up, or I'm taking this shit to the goddamn FBI.
I don't care about that.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I really don't.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I really don't.
Don't care when they show up on your doorstep
No.
for intercepting a package. That is fucking with legal shit. Do you not get that, bro? You can end
Whatever.
up in jail for that. Or do you not care if you end up in prison?
No, I don't.
Because, dude, I got proof on here, and I got proof by screenshot that you're planning to intercept the package,
Oh, it sounds
which
thank you
is
so
a
much.
federal fucking offense, you dumbass.
Well, I'll admit to my crimes right here and right now. I don't care about
Good
any
to see you,
of the
Chelsea May.
consequences. I just want to see you dance.
Is that what it's gonna fucking take for you to leave me alone?
Yes, sir. Right here, right now.
Fine, let me load up a fucking track.
No, I'm pulling up the track.
You know,
I'm
he's
pulling up-
he's already got his little fucking ballerina shoes on, ready to go, like pretending that he doesn't want to dance.
I'm doing this shit,
Here, I'm gonna play the first track for you.
$100, I'll dance for anybody. Fuck that.
Yeah, well,
Private
that's what it's
dancer,
gonna be.
dancing for money.
No, it's not.
You pick the first one. I'll pick the
I'm
second.
doing this
He
shit
sounds
my
like a
way
broken
or not
transit
at
van.
all.
He sounds like an old diesel tractor trying to start up on a cold morning.
Okay.
Take your pick.
All right.
Either my way or the fucking highway.
Okay,
You
well-
want it, you got it, but I'm doing this shit my fucking way.
Fair
Is that understood?
Understood.
I don't know a whole lot about Chance fucking Wilkin, whatever the fuck his name is. But would it be fair to say he's probably a wrestling fan? Because he's doing the whole blah, 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 all that kind of bollocks.
You really are a fucking piece of shit, you know that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
You know, he's just looking at my dance playlist, my nudie time dance playlist. I bet you he has a
15 minutes
tutu.
of dancing. Can't hear the
I'll
music.
fucking shame a
There's
pedo
no music.
all day long, Colin. Fuck this guy.
There's no music.
I hear what you're saying, but fuck him. Picture the scene. You wake up at 3 a.m. and this is at the end of your bed. Fucking. Wow. It's like a robot that somebody bought from wish.com.
Let's see top that, Marty. Let's see do that. Because I tell you right now, I want to
No, you're a great dancer. I'll give you that. you're a
Oh,
great.
nice,
I want
Benny, when I
something
see a
to
wasp.
you.
That's 5 minutes, by the
When I
way.
can't find my keys.
One thing to say before I jump into the next one. I
Okay.
want to say thank you to 3 fucking people. One, my friend Kat, who destroyed and owned your ass, by the way. Second
I've seen
off,
it, Lone Wolf.
I want to say thank you to
something.
my girl, who actually got me back into shit. And Marty, I also want to thank you for something. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't fucking be doing this shit. So I'm destroying
see
you. I'm destroying you and everyone. Your boy is fucking back.
Yes.
So Nick,
You got another 10 minutes though.
I hope you're ready to be fucking destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Let's fucking get this.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Wait, so like. Okay, so Marty's the guy that he had the. I don't know if you could even call it a fight with. Marty's the guy that slapped the shit out of him when he walked up on him, right? So So are you doing a retaliatory dance? Because I don't like that's just not how that works, man. That's not going to get you out of a fight. I need a second. Please tell me he's not actually dancing to Barbie Girl and somebody's just put that in the background. Please tell me he's not actually dancing to that. Mr. Binklesworth, thank you so much for that one. We have Mr. Binklesworth for $2 says, I've lost brain cells watching this. I didn't even have that many left to begin with. I'm fucked. Dave for $5 says, geez, just lost my appetite for the rest of the week too. That's the thing. Forget fucking Weight Watchers or Slim Fast or anything. Just watch his videos. You will not be able to eat after it or sleep for that matter. Selden GA Dog sends a load of laughing faces for $2. Thank you so much indeed. Really appreciate that. Oh, lads and lassies, this is we're just gonna watch the end of this and then probably not sleep for a little while.
Yeah, you're fucking happy.
All right, so that's 10 minutes.
Actually, that was 15 because that song was a little bit longer.
No, sorry, I got 10 minutes here. You got to go for 50.
Nah, fuck 50, dude. I agreed to 15. That's what I did. We had an agreement. No, we had an agreement. I did what you fucking wanted. Now cut the crap. We had an agreement, and I did what I said.
Yeah, the agreement.
This just shows how unhonorable you really are.
The deal was for 50 minutes.
No, it was not. It was for 15, you idiot.
Huh. So
it was for 15. Everyone fucking heard me.
50.
15, you retarded motherfucker.
50.
Screw you, nigger.
Whoa.
You fucking piece of shit, Jew bag.
Whoa.
You're nothing. You're worthless. Honestly, Hitler should have killed your whole fucking family along with you.
That's some fucked up shit right there.
When he threw your ancestors into the pit, he should have killed the rest of your family along with them.
You need like a minute? Like, Cyraxx, I'm willing to give you your Xbox. Like, I'm really happy. Like, I think you're doing great. You need a minute to catch your breath. You can take one. That's fine.
You know what I don't get, Nick? It's why do you do this to me? Why? Why do you feel like you have to fucking do this? You piece of shit.
People are so happy. People are.
Why? Why do you have to do this to me, man? I ain't your goddamn monkey.
Well, that's debatable, but.
So screw you, boy. You fat tuggalard. Hey, Nick, at least unlike you, at least I don't let raccoons.
Oh, without a doubt, I'm getting demonetized for that.
I'm so fucking busy worrying about what another man's doing. That's you, bitch face.
I don't let Jews steal my Xboxes, so at least
I don't let raccoons steal my fucking food. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I forgot. That was your fucking mom and dad that stole your pizza, bitch. I forgot. Your whole family is raccoons.
What have I missed? Your mom and dad stole your pizza, bitch. What kind of fucking Italian gangster shit is that? Oh, man, somebody put him on the naughty step real quick. Anyway, thank you so much, dear McCostello, for getting me demonetized. I really do appreciate that. Anyway, lads and lassies, I am going to get the flock out of here because it is past my bedtime and I have to be up really early in the morning. Look, I'm yawning and everything. Oh, shit, it turned into a real. It started as a fake yawn and now it's real. Anyway... Mr. Binklesworth, definitely send me on any questions. I'd be happy to answer any I can. I have a lot of friends who are beautifully spoken Irish speakers, so definitely send those on. Thank you so much, Trucker Ron. I hope you have a great evening. Stay safe out there. Take care, Evelyn. Have a great one. Zachary, have a good one. Get the battle spoon. You wouldn't need a battle spoon for him. Just a teaspoon will do. Teaspoon will do. Thank you so much, Daisy. You too. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Interest may vary. Paul Roomore, Fraser, big hugs, cuz. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you soon. The BMW is nearly back on the road, so the plan is to get over to the UK for a week or two and drive on up your way. Somebody you used to know for $5 says, I owe you for spamming your chat. Lol. Rax Addict. Thank you so much indeed. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what it is about him, man. He's definitely a crack baby. There's no doubt about that. But holy shit. Wash my eyes out. I got to wash my whole fucking soul out after that one. Yep. Google's therapy in my local area. How to get disgusting image of creepy fucking nonce out of your head. Ugh. I hate that motherfucker. He's just, I don't know. Anyway, going to use the outro, the intro as the outro, and we'll catch you all soon. Sláinte.